Hey, all right. Welcome to week 6 of the Dirty 30 podcast. Um, and we're going to spend the next half hour breaking down the Bears and Commanders game. Nah, we're not going to do that. Same schedule. We're going to go studs and duds of week 5. We had a trade that sparked the group chat that we'll discuss, and waivers and trash talk of the week. So, how's everyone doing?
So far, so good. Just
Yeah,
watching this terrible game. It's only a minute in. The podcast is already more exciting. So
there you go. There you go. Debbie, how about you, buddy? Huh? On your phone this week, having some internet trouble.
Yeah, aside from the internet issues, we're gonna make it work with the phone this week. So we'll see how it goes.
Perfect.
Good, feeling good.
Perfect. So week 5 studs. I had to go off my own team. I went Devontae Adams, 25.9 points. Helped me with the win. Needed that win. Mahomes came back from a whole bunch of points down, and yeah, it was hectic, but 25.9 points. But if I also had to pick from my own team, dud of the week was Waddle. He's had a couple iffy ones. The Skylar Thompson thing probably didn't help, but 3.8 points. But you got to play him. It's Waddle. What do you do? Debbie, you got your studs and duds in front of you?
No, but I remember them. I just don't maybe not remember the points.
Sure.
My stud, Josh Jacobs,
Mm-hmm.
somehow becoming relevant again. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know how he's
dude.
doing it. Kind of like to see it. So, and then the dud was AJ Brown. Just couldn't get it going. So hopefully, better days ahead for him, for my sake.
Made the trade for the dud of the week, huh? I get it, man.
Exactly.
There you go. Christian, how about you, buddy? Week 5 studs and duds.
yeah, I'm going same game. I'm going Monday night. I'm going Travis Kelce, obviously. I mean, I think you could
Oh
have
yeah.
picked a lot of guys in that game, but Travis Kelce is
Mm-hmm.
just having 4 touchdowns and 30 points. I mean, it's unheard of. It was one of the best Monday night performances I've ever seen. I think any of us have ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was fun to watch. And my dud was, and not a guy that you like expect a ton from, but a guy who's been really solid all year was Christian Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
1.6 points. I was very surprised how poorly he played. I don't necessarily think it was his fault. Obviously, but against the Texans, I just kind of expected a better performance.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he started hot and he's been kind of cold the past couple of weeks, but
Mhm.
yeah, I gotta assume better days are ahead.
Yep.
Um, had a trade, Dev and Craig. The
Did
trade
we ever?
the trade counter is up to 13. So that's something pretty good for only
It's a fun league.
pretty good for only having 5 weeks. So
Yeah.
13 trades already,
Uh,
counting off season trades, obviously. Um, so let me break it down, and maybe I'll hand the floor off to Dev just to kind of see his thought process here. Dev gets AJ Brown, Michael Pittman, and Zeke from Craig. He did have to give up CMC, Olave, Taysom Hill, and Michael Gallup. Debbie, what were you thinking throughout this trade?
I wasn't really. I sent trades out, and that was one that I sent to Craig. That exact trade, and we had talked, weeks before, and he sent me a couple, a few weeks ago, and it's like, yeah, I don't know, maybe see what else is out there, if I'm going to get rid of CMC, and so I sent it out, and then kind of last night, he responded, and we chatted a little bit about it, and then I wasn't in a hurry or anything, and I was like, if you just need to sit on it, whatever. And then he accepted it. So I mean, I don't want to say I didn't think he would accept it, but at the same time, I thought maybe there was going to be some sort of counter or whatever. But
Sure.
yeah, he ran with it, and I think it was a good trade for both of us.
Yeah.
I just really vamp the team a little bit. Sucks getting rid of CMC and Olave would have been a good keeper. So, and I mean, he got the best guy in the trade. So,
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
think, but yeah, good for both teams is kind of my assumption, my how I break that down as well. Like you needed some extra parts, obviously. CMC was kind of your big piece that you could trade away, and I think you got good value. And yeah, Craig got the best player out of the trade. So I can't really fault anyone. I'm not 100% sure why it sparked the group chat so much. I think it was kind of keeper value stuff, but
Yeah. So I think I'll kind of touch on that. I think the biggest issue was, and nobody's saying it's a bad trade. I think both teams improved on their own team.
Yeah.
But like, I felt like I was a little surprised with Dev being 0-5, giving away McCaffrey. I appreciate Dev not quitting on the season. I love that. But I was a little surprised that he didn't get a more valued keeper, knowing that probably AJ Brown's not going to be kept in the second round. Obviously, Zeke's not going to be kept in the first. And I don't know. I forgot what Pittman was.
Second.
But I mean, so probably not. I mean, I don't know. There's always a chance, but I thought I was a little surprised that a trade couldn't be made elsewhere around the league with a more valued keeper. So, but maybe there was no other offer. And Dev, you obviously got two good receivers, and I'm not a Zeke guy, but I mean, he's getting touches, so
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I guess I was confused. I thought maybe people were saying like it wasn't a fair trade, which I didn't think so at all. I thought it was
I thought it was
very fair. Like you look at that trade, like that's good value for CMC, and you're giving up arguably the best player in fantasy football.
For sure.
You want to say Cup is I'm not going to fight you, but
Right.
one of the best players in fantasy football.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we can kind of leave it at that. Waivers. We had two big names for waivers. Devi, we'll have you stick with the tradition of rating in farts. We're gonna go Taysom Hill, tight end 3 on the year for $13 to yourself. Well, now to Craig. Yes.
Yeah, I put up in a few other leagues too. I think I actually played him last week, but
solid, buddy.
Hell of a play.
I just wanted to, before trading him, I just thought, this guy, being 0-5, you got to reach for the stars on the upside. So that dropping $13. I think Roddy bet 13 too, but I beat him up 5. So
yep.
I don't know. I give it probably about 3 farts.
I'm with you, man. I think you got a tight end sucks outside of Andrews and Kelsey, right? Like, might as well give the guy who's, given a couple of tracks at the goal line. I like it.
Yep.
I like it. And the other one I want to talk about was Gino to Eric for $6.
Unreal. I can't believe he's doing what he's doing. So,
yeah.
I think a couple of weeks ago, the fart rate would have been a little bit higher, maybe.
Sure.
I don't think he's as much of a wet fart as we all thought he is. So, he's playing good through 5 weeks. So, let's give it a 4.
4 farts. I like it, man. Yeah.
I hope he keeps doing well. It's good to see, so many people were down on him. So it's nice to see him doing good.
It's so fun seeing him do well and Russ just fucking suck. Like,
yeah. I think I don't think he's going to play Gino all year, right? So no. I would maybe put it more at like 6 farts, but I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, you can't argue.
$6 is $6.
Right. Yeah. You can't argue with the guy who's been the guy's been solid, and throwing to DK and Lockett is makes it pretty easy. So I like it.
I personally don't think it'll keep up, but I hope it does.
Right. Yep, I'm with you. That's what I'm trying to say as well. I'm with you. Matchups this week. I got me, the number 7 seed, versus Craig, the 9. Derek, the 4, versus Tanner, the 3. Eric, the 5, versus Christian, the 2. Marcus, the 1, versus Kyle, the 8. And Dev, the 10, versus Tyler, the 6. Which, if I remember right, there's pizza on that game, correct?
Yeah, another toilet bowl 5.0.
Toilet Bowl 5.0. I love it, buddy.
Every game I'm in is a toilet bowl or a version of it.
So Kyle is he's tied for second, but he's not with the points. But they have him 8th.
The ESPN final, yeah, whatever. Yeah. So here's what I don't like about that is it only goes off your like starting lineup.
Sure.
And right now he doesn't have Taylor in there probably, and he doesn't have Swift in there, and
right.
So how accurate is it really? I don't know, but yeah,
sure.
Right now he's the 8. Yes. Interesting for sure. So bench players that'll outscore their week. We had another 0-3 week, boys.
Did we really? I thought someone won last week. I was thinking about it.
I need to start.
I don't even think anyone was close, man. Yeah, I don't know for
who did I put? Godwin over like Lazard, and Lazard scored.
That one was close. I lied. That one was close, but me and Dev were way off. Dalton Schultz tears up his knee right away. I don't remember who Dev had, but yeah, it wasn't close. But yeah, I mean, you guys can listen to us, but at this point, I probably wouldn't listen to the segment. I would just stick to who you have in the lineup to stick with it.
Yeah,
I'm going to Kyle's team. I'm saying AJ Dillon over Jeff Wilson. All right, I think Jeff Wilson he's got to get out of lineups here. TDP's back. Kevin Coleman they signed to the active 53. I don't know. I think Jeff Wilson's shine is maybe coming to an end here a little bit. Dev, who do you got for bench player? You remember?
I think I did Tyler's team, of course, because I'm playing him. I did Eno over I can't remember who.
Miles
Sanders. Yeah.
Give me some Eno action against the poopy Seahawks. I'm all for it.
I like it, man. Yeah, he's
starting running back that's healthy, so
yeah, and a very chalky DFS guy, I'm assuming, this week.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he flex over to Keontae Ingram.
Oh, boy. Well.
I don't know if he's going to do anything.
Christian, who do you got, buddy?
Yeah, mine's not looking hot in the early part of this game, but I'm also going on Rhodey's team. I actually like Rhodey's team. I mean, I actually like Jeff Wilson. I do agree with you. He will regress, but I'm going Brian Robinson over Drake London. I don't know. I like Brian Robinson. I think that it's kind of like his team, and Gibson had his little fun run while he was injured, but I love Drake London. I just hate his situation. As a player, I love him, but Mariota, I don't trust him. I think that's why Kyle Pitts isn't very good.
Time for Ritter.
Yeah, I think it's time for Ritter. Switch it up. You're bad anyways. So yeah, I have Robinson over London.
And he got the start, right?
Oh, yeah. Robinson got the start tonight.
Yeah. That dude must be good at football.
That's a perfect transition into our trash talk of the week, actually. And it came in anonymously, and it is Gibson and CEH are officially untradeable.
Oh no.
Untradeable.
I don't know. We've seen some fucking bad trades.
Gibby and CH are officially untradeable. I like that one. That's obviously goes to Marcus, who tried to sell him to everyone last week.
I think trading that duo for CMC.
I'm sure he tried. We got one more right in this week, came in anonymously as well. Kyle, how does it feel to be the only team to not beat Devon by 50?
That's just a
Pretty
low
good one.
blow. Just a low blow.
Pretty good.
Brutal.
All right,
I don't
Christian.
know if
Who's
that's more trash talk to Dev or Kyle. So.
yeah, I don't know who that one's at either.
A double.
Christian, who's the betting lock of the week here, buddy? We gotta get back on
Yeah.
track.
We got to get back on track. We're 3-2. Last week took a big hit. I know I was warned by you about the division game. And the Bucks controlled the whole game except for the last 5 minutes, and then just that typical. I mean, if you bet on sports, you know that backdoor cover just really hurts. And that's what the Falcons did, and I should have known better, but. So I'm going back to a division matchup. This one is in a primetime game, and we have the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles against the Dallas Cowboys. It's not that I dislike the Eagles in this matchup, because how can you dislike the Eagles? They've shown they're the best team in the NFC, I think. But I think in this matchup, they're giving 6.5 points to the Cowboys. And I just think at this time, like the way Cooper Rush has been playing, the talent that the Cowboys have, I feel like you have to take that when it's so close to a touchdown. And if there's any player in the NFL on defense that could potentially spy Jalen Hurts, it's Micah Parsons. So I think that's kind of my thought process behind it. I'm going Dallas plus 6.5. That's my betting lock of the week. Hopefully we'll transition, get to 4-2.
Yeah, I like it, man. I think what we learned last week was division rivals. You take the points, right? Take the points. It's going to be a close game, man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm with you by 6.5. I was surprised.
I did want to put a bet on the Dolphins Vikes because I will be in Miami this weekend for the game.
Heyo.
But yep, and it'll be fun. But I think the Vikings are gonna fucking mop Miami. So I wanted to not bet against my team. So I declined.
That's fair.
That's
buddy.
fair.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. That Miami home field advantage might have something else to say.
That line is fishy too. It's only 3.5 points with Skylar Thompson.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's fishy. So
interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, round things out here. We kind of touched on it already, but the only pizza bet we got is Devin Tyler. So I'm into it, buddy. A little extra invested onto that game. I like that people have gotten into the pizza bets. I'm glad that kind of stuck around. That's kind of cool to see. So
yeah, I need a redemption from week 1, and then might as well start with a new squad and whatnot.
Buddy, get your pizza this week, man. Show it off to the league, my man.
Absolutely.
Sounds good, boys. Well, any final words? Any final thoughts?
All good.
All good.
I've been informed that Rachel got the internet working, so
hell yeah, Rachel. Solid.
Nailed it. Good job.
All right. Well, we'll get off to watching this game. So everyone, good luck here in week 6. See you again next week.
Yep. Good luck.